back in this thing with damn Madden 20 Road the 50. And yeah, I was dominating with the Cowboys. Madden didn't want to let me get my shine. That your boys pulled the glitch move and put me out of this thing. So we're gonna try to start it up early today. Let's bring the sound back. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we're gonna run this thing up. Or we're gonna try to. Let's not get our humps up. Let's not get our humps up. We definitely gonna be more aggressive like we was yesterday. So let's get it. It's no need to keep it low key. I can carve the D like a turkey, or run straight through the D like a train. This year we ain't taking no losses. It's all about making the game. I hear a lot of trash talk. He call us up making a name. I put on a jet. Hey, put them in the trash. Put it in the trash. Miguel, put it in the trash. Both of them. You just try not to fumble. Rumble, young man, rumble. Never slip nor stumble. I take off, poof, magic. Now watch me juke through the traffic. Footwork fantastic. Dominating every facet. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash. Put in the gas. I will not crash. 18, 26. Dash. Honey yard, dash. Honey yard, dash. Honey yard, dash. Honey yard, dash. Put it in the trash, little girl. In the trash, not on the floor. In the trash, little girl, not on the floor.
Yeah, I just ran a checkup on
Put that shit in the fucking trash.
I'm so icy, got that GG on my
Alright.
Thank the Lord for my people in my hell. Lost a lot, but I came out with no people in my hell.
Oh, that's cute. Sit down somewhere. Did you put that in the trash? Did you put that in the trash? I'm talking to my daughter.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, with the echoes of cannon blast still ringing in our ears from the north end zone. The Bucs were introduced a moment ago, and they are all set as their guys will do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. That'll be taken in the end zone.
I got a bunch of losses, bro.
And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
You know what I'm saying? With the air. And I was playing last night, but this dude, he was like, I got two friendly kicks for you, and if you get up on me by 20, then I'm going to glitch it out. And that nigga did that shit, too.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. He'll have it first down past the 40.
He called the game, and he told me, he was like, all right, I'm going to give you two friendly kicks, and if you don't take them, I'm going to glitch you out.
Success, 19
yards.
I
didn't take him, and he glitched me out. He called the game and did his stuff, and then they went back to the whole thing.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said right down the road vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
I thought something was wrong with my game, but I was still screaming. I was like,
if that continues, there'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
William Golston in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're open, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On second down, it's Elliott, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through,
there's a bumper right there. Right there.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, the guys who are paid to make the tackles deserve some kudos there, but I think they deserve even bigger ones because in that situation, they had to be thinking pass. Loosened up defense, going to pass coverage. Instead, maybe they surprised them a little bit running the ball, yet they rallied to it and stopped them well short of a first down.
And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 9.
Yeah. Come on, baby. Come on. I'll change her diaper right quick. Ew, little girl.
It's Daddy.
Yeah, I know it's stank.
It's your butt, not mine. You gonna put it in the trash? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I lost the diaper that fast. Oh, there it is. Alright, stinking. Now you're fresh. Now you're fresh. Go put this in the trash, please. 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 That's the what? You want to get on YouTube? I don't know. You already done download like 1 trillion games already? Yeah, bro.
18-yard line.
Alright, we're gonna see what Jameis got.
Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They go play action. Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. The tackle by Robert Quinn. On 2nd down now, it's Jones. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down at the Cowboys' 44.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
I don't believe it.
Jameis now on 1st down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Sean Lee, the longtime vet, getting in and getting to the QB. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
Okay.
On 3rd down, Winston. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26. No score after one on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now in Tampa Bay. It's the Buccaneers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Jones. Xavier Woods, the free safety, up to make the tackle.
We definitely going to try.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
We definitely going to try.
He'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And Jones is not going to have the 1st down as they stop him short. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Now that was a big-time play by the defense. They as well knew where the 1st down line was, and they didn't let them get anywhere near it.
What's wrong
so
with
the
that?
field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
What's wrong?
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there and only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
No, you got it on the wrong way. Put it on like this. Put it on like this. Put it on like this. Put your head to the big part.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10.
Got to be 2-1. But she a big ass one.
They'll start the drive with Elliott. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Hey, that's where I come from. So now I go play something. You know what I'm saying? I got the
second down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain
I felt like I was about to beat this shit. I played it so much. I was like, let me go and put it down.
But you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. Cooper's got it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do.
Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Byron Jones in there to make the tackle. Jameis to throw it. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Sometimes it means like that.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing, Prescott. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. JPP cruising in for the sack that time. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's caught inside the 30. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. On 3rd down, here's Jones. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. Winston connecting with Howard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. To throw, Winston. It's caught by Mike Evans. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. They go back to the ground with Jones. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Throwing, Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Evans once again the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. On 2nd down, Barber. Down at the 2. Broke through first contact, but ultimately stopped shy of the goal line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. They'll try and run here with Barber. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Peyton Barber taking it in as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. A good, sustained drive there in this third quarter, capping it off with a touchdown to give them a nice 2-score advantage.
It was actually a fun one to watch, wasn't it? I mean, for me, seeing the mix of what they did, how they moved the ball downfield, very sharp, too. Each and every play seemed to be executed with great dispatch.
Winston. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful, and that bumps their lead up even further. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
I do about
as he's taken down right at the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. Sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Watch out, baby. You still unified?
Prescott looks to throw on first. Gonna take a shot for Gallup. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 45-yard line. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. It's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Ezekiel Elliott going to take it the distance. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 47 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays with a result like that, almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Extra point by Marr, up and good. Back now in Tampa, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Marr now to kick this one away.
All right, I need to put some clamps down.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past.
Hold on, bruh. I don't see my mans in them. I was finna say, because I ain't hear you. You was pretty quiet. All right. Yeah, you was very quiet. And just making me nervous. We need a play, we need a pick, we need a script, we need a something. We need to stop. Come on, Cowboys, we need to stop.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loved to have it.
And now nothing but green ahead of him.
Man,
big run there by Jones. 51 yards.
That's cold.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload.
But you and I both know,
well conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations, because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Yeah, we need to stop.
Third and long for Winston. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up fourth.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. Winston now.
Yeah, I knew he was going there too. That was just crazy.
Touchdown.
I knew you were going to the slant.
From 10 yards out as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Now we got to score.
Big fourth down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on fourth down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit.
We got the score.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Come on, Austin, we need a run back. We need a run back.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted.
Come on, man.
Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And they will finally get it as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
That's it.
On first down, it's Jones. He's got a first down and more inside the 30.
What's wrong, baby?
It's a foot race. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Ronald Jones, 41 yards. As the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
Oh, you done froze it.
Matt Gay on for the extra point.
That's my daughter, bro.
And that one makes this
Oh, yeah, real
point game. Following the touchdown now, Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Hey, boy got me. He told me, he was like, hey, I'm going to give you 2 more
Feeling about a yard
deep. If you don't quit, I'm going to glitch you. I said, oh, stay with it.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
You got too many fingerprints on it. Give me time to wipe it off.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
I take your phone.
Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He goes full extension, and he's got it. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. To throw is Prescott. He's going to find Gallup here complete. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Prescott. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Come on,
Carlton Davis picks it.
Supposed to be our number 1, man. How you supposed to be number 1?
This defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage. They've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
I said you doing all that for the phone?
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes. They put this one in the left-hand column. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play. It sets up a 3rd and inches situation. They'll go again to Jones. He'll get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8 to moves the chains.
I'm looking for the run. I ain't worried about the pass.
They're looking to throw this. Winston. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Winston. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Here's Winston. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. DeMarcus Lawrence getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave him with just one remaining in his 4th quarter play. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. Now Austin. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a first and 10.
You got to get caught and be like, yeah, we got this shit. We got this shit.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time.
And he is going to go down here, but we also have a penalty marker at the line of scrimmage. They may have jumped the gun. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Good job, fellas.
Got to swap you out.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White coming in hard there on the blitz, and he gets him 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
I got you, bro. Hey, baby, chill.
After the sack on first down, Prescott, that's complete to Kyle.
We got time for one more. We got time for one more.
Timeout. So they'll stop the clock here
in
a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
I already know. That's what I'm saying. I already know.
45, Mike, 45. Push him back.
First down, Prescott sliding out of the pocket. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. He was trying to get it to Ezekiel Elliott, and now it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. One last shot now for Prescott, eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep down. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown,
Man, that bailed me out.
Ezekiel Elliott. He scored on the ground and through the air.
Man, that bailed me out. That was the bad guy, bro. That was the bad guy.
Doesn't affect the outcome, but nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there.
Well,
in this one, we had some action all the way down to the final whistle there with the late points and then the kickoff to end it.
Yeah, and the best part about it is just seeing how teams battled all the way to the end, you know. Didn't really matter. The scoreboard was pretty well set.
Yeah, I'm still competed until the final whistle. I gotta charge this remote.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
You got to use the bathroom? What, you crying about this phone? You crying about this phone? You doing all that about this phone? Because I keep this phone. Make you that ass. Okay then, that's what I'm saying. You didn't have to do all that. Go in the room. Go in the room. Go and take your phone and go in the room. You don't do all that whining and stuff. Matter of fact, let me see what I do. She's still crying. Hold on, baby, hold on. I got a Chargers controller. Yeah, but shout out to my boy. You know what I'm saying? Playing with them Bucks, sold out with them Bucks. You know what I'm saying? James threw a touchdown. My boy threw a touchdown, but he still outplayed. You know what I'm saying? But I don't usually expect nobody to play with different teams. That's why I was like, it'd be fun to play with different teams. And see, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was like, you know, I'll play with the Cowboys and show out with the Cowboys, but damn, you need somebody to beat your favorite team, but okay, you know they pretty good. Plus they ain't playing with like no super powered team or whatever. So you know what I'm saying? We continue the road to 50 wins, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I might play that D receiver right there. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm gonna run one more game though. I'm gonna run one more game.
I ain't getting paid with you, my color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I didn't know my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support pride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field, hit the win. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job.
Overall 75. Who lower than the 75? Or the Dolphins?
They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do?
They got a team to lead.
What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase the
I don't know. Let's go. Let's see what Fitz Magic. Let's see who's gonna be. You gotta love Fitz Magic. You know what I'm saying? Fitz Magic. Okay, you want in the room. I'm sorry. I don't mean to hold you.
I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze, freeze. Stop you in your tracks, there's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit, your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together. Like
let's see what the Atlanta Falcons do. I said the Hawks. No, they're Hawks.
Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us.
Hey!
Never let opponents
Get off of your sister now. Come on there and sit down. Leave her alone. Let her chill. Let's sit down. You gotta bother your sister, bro.
What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do?
I don't think I don't see this year. I gotta find the charger.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. A moment ago, here was the scene. The Falcons coming out from their tunnel to the roar of all the folks here in Atlanta. We're ready for football as these Falcons get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
I don't know if this charger gonna work. Hold on. Let me see if I can find the other charger.
Ready? Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again.
Now a play fake here on first down. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Austin Hooper, 77 yards. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. That is a quick strike, one play all the way to the house. You know, the pass was fine, but that run after the catch, impressive.
An absolute horrible time. Of course, any time like this is a horrible time for a defensive breakdown. But where's the tackling? Where were the safeties? You don't expect him to catch the ball, and next thing you know, he's running into the goalpost this early in the game. That's not supposed to happen.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. In on the stop, DeMonte Casey.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the...
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Hey, alert! 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 Mike, 45.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Go ahead. 21. Here we go.
Garoppolo to throw for it on 4th. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. And some room to run now. A big run there by Freeman, 42 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Here's Freeman. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
Hey, South! Motion!
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for...
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Falcons push further out in front. Well, they ran the toss, trusting he had the speed to get to the edge, and he did.
And there really wasn't any doubt about that because the scouting report told you this guy could flat out run. When you give him a little bit of space and a chance to get there, he usually does.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They had a great drive going last time. They were moving the ball, and then all of a sudden it just stalled out. So we'll see what they can do here, Charles.
And it's always easy to second guess when you don't get it on a 4th down try. But they had to like the feeling that they had going on offense. They want to continue to see if they can capture that again on this drive and maybe get in the same position.
Yeah, and that's, I mean, like I said, they were moving the football. It's not like they went 4 and out, so I don't think it's a deal where the offense doesn't have confidence.
No, I agree with you totally on that one. If anything, they may have gained more confidence. Okay, they stopped us once. That's all right. Let's keep moving it. Make them do it again.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down.
Hey, wahoo! 21.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Garoppolo looks to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he will bring this all the way back out to midfield.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Tackle that time by Jarquiski Tart. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now Ryan going to give it to Freeman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. And he hits his running back, Tevin Coleman. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards, the final tally. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Hold him, y'all.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Hold on.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Let's go. Kill. Hey, alert. Go ahead.
Garoppolo gives to Breida. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
It seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Garoppolo now. And this is going to be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
13.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Garoppolo again. Gets this one to use check. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders, as the first half is winding down, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played.
Well, you ready to go, ain't you? You ready to go, ain't you? You dressing? Well, you kind of dressed.
A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with the field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try to get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Garoppolo. And that's complete to Sanders. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Here we go. Hey, alert!
They do go for it. It's Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take.
Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones there to make the grab. And the Falcons push further out in front. Dan Quinn's told his offense, let's try and get 2 more.
57's the mic. Watch 57.
Now it's Ryan. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain.
Hey, get out of the chair. Get out of the chair. Get out of the chair. Get out of the chair.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Here we go.
Garoppolo on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
At the 44-yard line.
25! Oh, you got deep? Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down, 4 down. 57, Mike, 57. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
When we talk about the best corners in the league, we're usually saying shutdown corners, guys you can't complete passes against. Richard Sherman fits that definition to a T. The best part of his game, no wasted moves. He studies the opponent so well, hard to get a pass on Richard Sherman.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. Really
pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Grady Jarrett, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon, as his guys are back within a single score. McLaughlin now to add the PAT. And it's good. The deficit 6, 20-14.
I'm not now. Every time I see one of them plays, every time I'm way out, way hand friendly to jump out the kicker, I'm the quarter every time.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Stay on the attack. We'll see how they attack him here. 7 yards there and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 38-yard line.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Ready to go.
Play action. Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Wait! Watch my board. I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense. Hey, Orbit.
The Falcons will go for it. It's Ryan. And no, it's incomplete. Dan Quinn's guys unable to come through there on 4th down. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
What's in your mouth? Put it in the trash. You know toys don't go in your mouth, child.
Here we go. White 80. White. Switch.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. Got a man. He finds Sanders. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a 1st down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Y'all letting Jimmy G gas this Falcons defense. He playing it smart. He trying to run the clock out. He's like, I'm going to score.
Garoppolo now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. They run with Breida. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That defensive front four has been very good. They've just not let the running game get going, have they?
Not at all. In fact, the entire offense just looking a little bit out of sync in this one.
Yeah, sometimes this is why coaches like 4-down defensive linemen, they feel like they can cover more ground when defending the run.
Your boy, Martinez.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back, and he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. Couple of plays sent him the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. He's back to throw. He's going to... That is caught by the tight end, Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 29 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Come on. Get the phone, child. You know good and well you're supposed to have that phone. You mess your mama's
Still
phone
an
up,
important piece of business to take care of, the extra point.
It's okay.
And that is going to put them up by 1, and it sets us up for quite a finish here.
Come on, Falcons. We can't go out like this.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49.
He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. A crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Hey,
the 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Back near his goal line. Here's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. Here comes the 49ers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Taken from just outside the 30. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Here's Ryan. This complete to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Pick those drills going before you feel that water on your mama's phone.
They knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
Put the lid in. That's what I'm saying. You playing with my water, and you know I don't play this, girl. Come on, man. Put the lid on it. Give it here. Give it here. Give it here for you.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Go in your room.
Till next time, we say so long from Atlanta.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. lends me all the right cred, meaning credentials. Best of both worlds when we rockin' over pearls in the instrumental. Are you ready? Set. Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady. To the letter rock. Turn it up. We giving the show. But can you rock it like? All right, man. We signing out, man. I'm getting whipped over here on this bad, man. So we gonna close this thing, guys. Still the road to 50, man. This is part 3. Part 4 coming soon.